long night, pink tracers arced across the sky. The gunfire never stopped. What was frightening was not knowing who was shooting and where. The least sound, just the rustling of the palms, and Adam could almost see the enemy creeping toward him. He went outside to retrieve his gun. The moon lit his way. There were no lights anywhere. The city was blacked out. It was as if Honolulu had vanished. When he came back, he sat down next to his mother by the open door and showed her the gun and the clip. Be careful, she said as he loaded it. Set the safety. I know. I know you know, she sighed. Your father taught you right. But I'm nervous. I don't want that gun sitting around out in the open. Okay, Mom. He went to his room and put the gun on the high shelf in the closet, and then told his mother where it was. She was smoking again. Give me a puff. He reached for a cigarette. Since when do you smoke? She said, but she let him take it. Don't let the lit end show, or we'll have the air raid warden. Then they sat there, passing the cigarette back and forth. Adam, you should lie down again, she said. You don't even realize how tired you are. He lay down near the open doorway on the floor next to her. Outside, the long, leathery leaves of the banana tree chattered in the wind. Adam couldn't get comfortable, but his mother was here, and he didn't want to leave her. Images flickered through his mind with the rapidity of a movie projector. Water, ships, a boat rocking, men like fish beneath the water. He awoke abruptly, sat up, his whole body tense. His mother had thrown a blanket over him. The moon was down, the clouds had disappeared, and high up he saw the cold, distant stars. Awake? His mother said. She had made tea and brought it on a tray with soda crackers and jam. It's Monday morning, she said. It's tomorrow. We may know something in a few hours. I think your father will get a message to us. I think he's alive. I feel it. Yes, he said. He knew it was true. He believed it. He could already hear the phone ringing in his father's voice. Adam, I'm not hurt bad. How are you kids? Let me talk to your mother. In the distance, a dog barked. Then birds began to sing, as if it were just another day. Bee was singing to herself in her room. A tisket, a tasket, a little yellow basket. His mother began making breakfast. Turn on the radio, she said. It's almost time for the mainland broadcast. Adam went into the living room where the radio, a floor model, sat next to his father's chair. He turned the sound up loud enough for his mother to hear in the kitchen, then went back. You want me to do something? He said. You can make orange juice. He took the glass juice squeezer from the cupboard, cut 6 oranges in half, lined them up, and began squeezing them, one at a time. He was only half listening to the radio. Then his mother exclaimed, Adam, listen, it's President Roosevelt. Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, the president's voice, slow and measured, filled the house. To Adam, it seemed to come out of somewhere higher, as if God himself were speaking to them. A date that will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by the naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan. His mother sat down, and Adam stood behind her, his hands on her shoulder. Adam listened intently. He would never forget this. Not a word, not a breath. He imagined the president, his metal rimmed glasses, that long, kind face, sitting, his legs covered by a blanket, his little dog Fala next to him. He seemed to speak directly to Adam. The attack yesterday on the Hawaiian Islands caused severe damage to the American naval and military forces. Very many American lives have been lost. It was true. Adam knew it. He had seen the bodies floating in the water. He knew it. But now the president had said it, and everyone knew it. His mother was silent. She sat listening, her head bowed. He felt so sorry for her, so sorry for himself, for them all. They stayed that way, not moving, listening to President Roosevelt to the very end. I ask that the Congress declare that since the unprovoked and dastardly attack by Japan on Sunday, December 7th, a state of war has existed between the United States and the Japanese Empire.